Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the SU-8, it's the Tier 6 Soviet SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Fisherman's Bay and it's under the command of ReciprocityTM. Now he's a member of What Arty Noobs. He sent this replay in a few weeks ago. In fact, actually I think it was more than a few weeks ago. And it's in our list to be done. But it came up that this may very well be the replay that's featured by Klaus Kellerman when he reviews the highest and most OP SPGs in Tier 6. Now it's a 152mm howitzer capable of doing 600 alpha, penetrating 38mm of armour with a burst radius of 7 meters. In fact, it's very much like the M44 in its capabilities. It'll do more damage than the M44, but it's got a slower reload than the M44. Beautiful first shot right into the T-34-85. He picked up 260 alpha from that, or 260 hit points of damage rather. It was a non-penetrating shot, but it certainly did collect some hit points. And then he's fired the next round in, and he splashed that VK3601H. He wasn't bang on target, it was just near to it. As I said, the splash radius from these shells is the burst radius is 7 meters. He's trying to get a shot on that T-37. Just missed him, but stunned him. In fact, that guy looks like he's going to try and get through that gap, or he just took out our Type 64. Now we're almost loaded. Work out where he's going. Fires around in that direction. Oh, he hit him! He definitely hit him because the shell went in and didn't explode. So he definitely hit the T-37. Now, as with most Soviet Artys, the arc of fire is very narrow on the SU-8. It's actually built from the T-28 tank, the T-28 medium tank. It wasn't actually put into production or ever built, but it was supposed that that's what they were going to do. That was a penetrating shot, 494, which is a low roll, a very low roll on the Super Hellcat. That guy's not going to be very happy. He's lost most of his hit points and now he's pulling back. He's trying to work out where he's gone. He fires around in that direction. Unfortunately, he doesn't kill him, but that T-37's coming back for more. And he's almost loaded. Now, a lot of people think the most OP RT in the game is the M44, which is also Tier 6. Oh, he knocked down that building and the T-37 was sitting right behind that bush. And there he was. I think he took some damage there. It was a blind shot, so we don't know how much. But I think it was quite a lot. He's tracking him, trying to do a tracking shot. You have to work out how far ahead to actually lead the shot. That's it. And he's worked out, oh, the Hellcat stopped. And he gets another direct hit for 264. He's racking up the damage. Now we've got enemy heavy tank there in the open, the 45 TP next to the building. He's marked the target to say that's where he's going. Those down arrows, he hits the T key, tells his teammates that's the target I'm going to be firing at. He fires one in, and unfortunately it lands short and he doesn't damage the 45 TP on this occasion. He'll be able to get another round in shortly, and there's an IS there now as well. They're going down after that Oni, so he's going to have a go at that guy. Leading shot, direct hit, 194. He aimed ahead of the IS. The IS moved directly into the shot and bang, took the hit. He's getting ready for another one. He's marked the target again. There's two Arty in this game, an M12 and Reciprocity in the SU-8. He's got another hit, this time on the 45 TP. And the Oni just derped the 45 out of existence. So he's picked up some stun assist there, I think. Going for the IS. Rounds out. Another hit, 272 this time. He's hammering these heavy tanks. And the Oni and the VK3001P are just picking them off afterwards. There goes the Oni. Again, he's taken out the IS. Unfortunately, our M12 just got spotted and taken out of the game by the enemy T-34-85. We don't know where he is, but he must have seen him right at the back. Oh, we can see where he is now. He's in grid square G1. We can see that T-37 again. Just behind the houses. Goes past the wrecks. He's going very slowly, but he's going in a predictable manner. And when tanks go in a predictable manner, you can work out where to put the shell to kill them. Okay. Line him up. Work out where he's going. That's it. If he's stationary to take a shot, hit him when he's stationary. He backs up. Takes a round for 219. That was nicely judged. He could see that the guy was pulling back. And there goes the kill shot from the M44. In fact, there was more than one Arty on our team. Now we've got the AMX 1357 over on the west side of the map. It's the French light tank tier 7. That was a bad shot by Reciprocity. He wasn't lined up. He didn't have it purely in the track of the vehicle. When tanks drive in straight lines, it makes it much easier to judge exactly where to put the shell. He's lining up a shot on the AMD 178B. Don't know if that did any splash damage, but he's loaded again. Lining up a shot on the AMD. Works out where he's going. He's very slow, but he splashed him for 17 hit points. The enemy Arty's in sight. Quick, line it up. Get it ready. You only get a small chance. Just once they're spotted, if their sixth sense goes off, they'll move as soon as they've been spotted. He's not moving. He doesn't know he's been seen. And now he's been hit. And the M44 takes the kill. The other Arty's been spotted. He's been killed. So there's only one enemy Arty left. It's the M44. He's trying to work out where the AMX 1357 is going. Rounds out. Direct hit. Wipes him out. There's the AMD just behind that tree. Over on the west side of the battlefield. The SU-1252 is facing off against the T-3485. He's almost loaded. He's dialing in. Can he get a shot before he goes behind the bunker? Well, he splashes him for 215, makes him vulnerable to the T-3485. He's got an alpha of 180, so unfortunately from this angle and the low trajectory of the SU-8, he can't get a shot over that bunker into the target. Okay, next target is an 88, heavily armoured British tank destroyer, but very slow, so much easier to hit. 42 hit points from splash. Okay, works out. Oh, the guy's stationary. I think he's tracked at the moment. Yeah, he's just having a quick check. Rounds out straight away. Direct hit for 212. He's having a good game. He's up to nearly 3,000 hit points of damage so far. The next target is that 88 again. There's only two enemies left. This tank destroyer and the M44, and they're looking for the M44. They found him. But Reciprocity is going to stay with the 88 because he is threatening the T-3485. Next round's in the breach. Now, another direct hit. Next shot will kill the 88. The M44 just had a try and missed. Reciprocity is going to take this one. It won't end the game because there's still the M44 down the other end. Rounds out. It's a hit, but it wasn't a kill shot. There's 25 hit points still at spare. The M44 has been killed at the other end, and our M44 finishes off the game and takes the 88 out of the equation. And that's it. Game's over. 3,404 hit points of damage showing, but how many of those blind shots actually hit the target? Let's have a look and find out. Well, it's an ace tanker for ReciprocityTM in the SU-8. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this one, he managed to get 27. He got a Gore's medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points of his own vehicle. A Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else in his team. In fact, virtually every tank he hit, bar one, the AMX 1357, which he killed, he just touched and he didn't kill. So that's an awful lot of enemy tanks that were hit. He got a high caliber for getting the most damage in the game overall, and that must have been a very high win rate from that battle. Let's have a look at the team score and see where he stood. 4,113 hit points of damage. That's the highest damage so far from the 1.91 replays. He managed to get more damage than anyone else in the team. In fact, that's nearly more than double the next highest damage in the game, which was the AMX 1357, which, funnily enough, he did kill as well. He got 2,142 hit points of damage, and the next high score after that was the Oni with 1,885. When it came to kills, it was the M44 on his team who did the best. He got 5 kills in that game. 3 kills went to the T28, the Oni, and the AMX 1357 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it was Reciprocity with 1,381 hit experience points, 1,127 went to the Oni, and 1,057 to the EBR, the Hotchkiss. These were the only 3 players who managed to get over 1,000 base XP in the game. He fired 25 shots in that game, got 13 direct hits and 2 penetrations on the enemy, 21 splash, damage of 4,113 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters, and he never had to move from his spot once. The enemy didn't even try to counter battery him. He got 12 enemy vehicles damaged, 1 killed, so there's a difference of 11 there, which is why he got the Confederate, the highest number of enemy tanks hit without being killed, and 646 hit points of stun assist off 21 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 44,829 credits from that game, and after resupply of ammunition still took away a profit of 46,994 credits. He received 1,381 XP, times 5 for the first victory on this occasion, plus 4,144 from personal missions payout, and took away 14,504 experience points altogether. So what a fantastic game for ReciprocityTM in the SU-8. It's very interesting Arty to play. A lot of people like the M44 as the best and most OP Arty in the game, but the SU-8 is still very good. It's got a higher DPM, it's got a narrow arc, and it does dial in on the target very quickly. But you can see from the way that Reciprocity played this that he was actually very accomplished and very comfortable in how he played the SU-8, and he was getting great damage on the enemy. More importantly, he was bottom tier in this game, which meant that, of course, he was scoring more damage on the enemy, more XP with every shot that he fired. So a fantastic round by ReciprocityTM. Congratulations on such a high damage count for the game. I'm sure that Klaus will put a different spin on this replay, and I hope he does, because it's always interesting watching Klaus do the OP Arty and to see his perspective on it. Obviously, I think that the SU-8 is just as good as the M44, but to prove this, we're going to show the next highest damage in the game by an M44, or by an Arty, at tier 6, and that is an M44. So you'll get to see what an M44 can do under similar conditions. So thanks very much to Reciprocity. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.